Hello guys, my name is Kobe. Today we will discuss about the French Revolution. So let's dive into this. In the late 1700s, France was a nation in deep trouble. Its people were suffering under an unfair system that divided society into three estates. The first estate was the clergy, the powerful religious leaders. The second estate was the nobility, who were rich and owned land, and the third estate was made up of everyone else, farmers, workers, and the middle class, who made up about 98% of the population. Despite being the majority, the third estate had almost no power and paid nearly all the taxes, while the rich and powerful paid none. To make matters worse, France was drowning in debt from years of war and royal extravagance. The country had spent a fortune helping America win its independence, and now the economy was collapsing. Food shortages made bread prices skyrocket, and ordinary families were going hungry. Meanwhile, King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette lived in extreme luxury at the Palace of Versailles. The people were angry, very angry, and change was in the air. In 1789, with the country nearly bankrupt, King Louis XVI called a meeting of the Estates General, a rare assembly of all three estates, to discuss the crisis. But the third estate had had enough of being ignored. They broke away and formed the National Assembly, vowing to write a new constitution that gave rights to all citizens. This bold move sparked excitement across France. Then came a major turning point. On July 14, 1789, a crowd in Paris stormed the Bastille, a royal prison that symbolized the king's absolute power. This dramatic event became the symbol of the revolution and is still celebrated as Bastille Day in France. Inspired by the uprising, peasants across the country began attacking the homes of nobles, demanding freedom and justice. The National Assembly responded by passing the Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen, a powerful statement that all men are born free and equal. This document laid the foundation for a new kind of society, one based on liberty, equality, and fraternity. But change didn't come peacefully. In 1791, the royal family tried to flee the country in disguise, hoping to escape the growing chaos. They were caught and brought back to Paris in disgrace. The people no longer trusted their king. In 1792, the monarchy was officially abolished and France became a republic. The revolution took a dark turn when King Louis XVI was put on trial for treason. In January 1793, he was executed by guillotine in front of a massive crowd. His wife, Marie Antoinette, was executed later that year. With the monarchy gone, power shifted to a group called the Jacobins, led by a man named Robespierre. He believed in creating a republic of virtue, but his methods were terrifying. From 1790 through 1794, France entered the period known as the Reign of Terror. Anyone seen as an enemy of the revolution, nobles, priests, and even former revolutionaries, could be arrested and executed. Over 17,000 people were sent to the guillotine. Fear ruled the streets, and even Robespierre's closest allies began to turn on him. In July 1794, he was arrested and executed, bringing the bloody chapter to an end. After Robespierre's fall, a more moderate government called the Directory took control, but it was weak and unstable. France was still at war with many European countries, and the people were tired of chaos. In 1799, a brilliant and ambitious military general named Napoleon Bonaparte seized power in a coup. He ended the revolution and declared himself first consul, later becoming emperor. Though he ruled as a dictator, Napoleon kept many of the revolution's ideas alive, such as equality before the law and an end to feudal privileges. The French Revolution didn't create a perfect democracy, but it changed France forever. It showed the world that ordinary people could rise up against injustice and fight for their rights. It inspired revolutions in other countries and marked the beginning of the modern era where the power of kings would never go unquestioned again. The ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity echoed beyond France, shaping the future of nations across the globe. If you liked the video, please subscribe and tell me which topic do you need to know.